Hello and welcome to the topic Exponents of Real Numbers for class 9. Before we start learning, let us recollect the laws of integral exponents, what we have learned in class 8. A to the power of m into a to the power of n is equal to a to the power of m plus n, or a to the power of m plus n is equal to a to the power of m into a to the power of n. A to the power of m divided by a to the power of n is equal to a to the power of m minus n, or a to the power of m minus n is equal to a to the power of m by a to the power of n. Then the third law states ab whole to the power of m is equal to a to the power of m into b to the power of m. Fourth law, a by b whole to the power of m is equal to a to the power of m divided by b to the power of m. And fifth law, a to the power of m whole to the power of n is equal to a to the power of m into n. So just you will let us pay more concentration on this law. Similarly, a to the power of 0 is equal to 1, and the seventh one we call it as a negative exponent. A to the power of minus n is equal to 1 by a to the power of n. Now let us go and find it out how to approach the rational exponents. Let us quickly learn the concept of rational exponents. If x to the power of n is equal to a, then x is equal to nth root of a, which can be expressed as a to the power of 1 by n. My dear children, this is not new to us. Whenever some x square is given, then when we learn, we say taking the square root on both sides. Same thing. If x square is equal to a, then we say x is equal to square root of a. That square root of a, you can write it as in the form of exponent as a to the power of 1 by 2. Similarly, if x cube is equal to a, then x is the cube root of a, then we write it as a cube root of a, which can be expressed in the form of an exponent as a to the power of 1 by 3. Similarly, as we proceed, if x to the power of m is equal to a, then x is called the mth root of a, which can be expressed as a to the power of 1 by m. This is, you have to remember, that is whenever it is given in the radical sign, how to convert the radical sign into exponent form. To explain the concept, let us see an example. 16 is a 4 square, or you can say 4 is equal to square root of 16, or we can say 4 is equal to 16 to the power of 1 by 2. That is, this is a radical expression and this is exponent form. Now we are going to see a law there. A to the power of p by q is equal to a to the power of p whole to the power of 1 by q. That is, the q is in the denominator. Therefore, we can take to the power of 1 by q. That is, already we have learned in the law, a to the power of m whole to the power of n is equal to a to the power of m into n. So, a to the power of p whole to the power of 1 by q, it is a p into 1 by q, we will get a p by q. The same thing can be written as a to the power of 1 by q whole to the power of p. Let us quickly see some examples. Evaluate 4 to the power of 3 by 2, and the second bit 27 to the power of 2 by 3. Remember children, whenever the rational exponent has been given, you just remember what I say. Express the base in such a way the denominator of the power gets cancelled. For example, 4 to the power of 3 by 2 is equal to, now I have in the denominator 2. I have to express the 4 in such a way the 2 in the exponent or the 2 in the power gets cancelled. So 4, I write it as a 2 square. The 2 and this 2 gets cancelled. The 2 cube and the answer is 8. It will be very, very simple if you follow this kind of a shortcut method. I repeat once again, you express the base in such a way the denominator in the power gets cancelled. Let us go ahead and see the next example. 27 to the power of 2 by 3. Express 27 in such a way the 3 in the exponent gets cancelled. So 27 you can write as a 3 cube. So the 3 and 3 gets cancelled. You will get a 3 square, that is equal to 9. Let us see a few more examples when the negative exponent has been given. Evaluate 125 whole to the power of minus 1 by 3 and 64 by 25 whole to the power of minus 3 by 2. Take the first one, 125 whole to the power of minus 1 by 3. You express 125 in such a way, the denominator 3 gets cancelled. So 125 can be expressed as a 5 cube. So the 3 and 3 gets cancelled. We will be getting 5 to the power of minus 1. We know that a to the power of minus n is equal to 1 by a to the power of n. And therefore 5 to the power of minus 1 will get 1 by 5 as the answer. Let us see here. 64 by 25 whole to the power of minus 3 by 2. Express the base in such a way the denominator in the exponent gets cancelled. So 64 can be written as 8 square. 25 can be written as a 5 square. And therefore I write 8 by 5 whole square into minus 3 by 2. And therefore the 2 and the 2 gets cancelled. We are getting 8 by 5 whole to the power of minus 3. Whenever there is a negative power and the base is a rational number, you take the reciprocal and the power will become positive. So 8 by 5 whole to the power of minus 3, I write it as a 5 by 8 whole to the power of plus 3. Now 5 cube is 125 and 8 cube is 512.